Well. Whoa. Oh, I thought you were saying I was whack. I thought you misspelled whack with a V instead of a W. But are you simply agreeing that I was back? Yes, I am back. Back from a software application crash. The music kept playing, just for the record. Here in the room was still party time. It just wasn't going anywhere. The broadcast software fell over. Luckily, it relaunches real fast. Lickety split. Yeah. And speaking of lickety, glad to see you cleaned your teeth. That's nice. I'm a huge exponent of that behavior. Believe me, got a lot of real estate to cover. It's important to me, so it's important to you. Thank you! Woo! Yeah. 3:20 in the afternoon here in New Zealand. Coming up on, I would say, 11:20 in some parts of North America. Without wanting to inquire and probe too much about specifically where you are, Hit Mama. But for you, wherever you are in that giant great continent, I'm guessing it's 11:20. That's my mathematical prowess coming at you, like a horse fire and no analogy required. Yep. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Oh, babies, come on. New Jersey, Sussex County. I used to have a gig up north New York State somewhere. Catskills, one of them casinos up there. Oh, I was just getting started. Wasn't a high point, but it was a job, it was a gig. It was regular. Yeah, babies. Oh. I'm going to go for a walk in probably in about 40 minutes. Going to go and get some outside sunshine while it's still around. After this, most of the week just been a rainy business, which I personally really like. I like intensity, and it's nothing like a big storm to just reinforce how intense the planet Earth can be. So I do like that. But I do enjoy the sunshine when it come out. The contrast, the comparison, the juxtapose, the terrace dynamics. You know what I mean? Terrace dynamics. Terrace dynamics. Look it up. Yeah. So that's all good by me. I'm going to go for a walk in about 40 minutes or so. Soak up that sun, that antipathy in the sun. I might wear the suit jacket out. Get some sun on the collar just so I don't have to launder it so regular. Nothing like a bit of sunshine as a bleach alternative, you know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, Tim Dog, welcome to the gangster party. It's more of a house party, frankly. Funky, funky house. Lots of melodies, lots of good deep grooves. It's been a fun time so far. I had a system crash earlier, but I'm back on and seem to be pretty clean now. Nice to have you in the house, buddy. Speaking of which, let's just ease on into the next track, shall we? Now that I've finally gotten around to finding it. Oh, 45? I think I might have lost track of what that's in reference to. 45. 45? How long I'm going to be playing for? Is that what I said? Yeah? Because I also made some references to temperature and things in other text postings and other things. Woo, yeah! Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that is true then. That is accurate. I was explaining to all and sundry, all who would have me and sundry, that because it's been basically the whole week of giant rainstorms here. Very cold temperatures, particularly right about here, actually, where I stand all the time. Freezing goddamn cold right here, if you'll pardon my Françoise. But now it's sunshine outside, and I delivered a couple of hours to you good people because I said I would, and I enjoy that, and I'm proud of myself for doing it. But at 4 p.m. New Zealand time, which is currently 31 minutes from now, that's when I'm going to get myself a little photosynthesis action. I'm actually a vegetable. That's the truth. I'm a plant. That's not true. And I especially am not a plant. As will become abundantly clear in the podcast, which incidentally launched today. Mist Management by Vinyl Boons. That's available on most good podcast platforms. I don't think it's actually propagated out to the iTunes, the Apple podcast franchise just yet. But Stitcher, Google, Overcast, Pocket Cast, and of course Anchor. Anchor is that's the platform I'm using. Pros and cons, of course, but it's just clean and easy. Get it out, that'd be done. That's it. Episode out today, anyway. That's right, wintertime right here. Yeah, right now it's probably about the equivalent of your December, North American December, right now. Well, January, in fact, what is July now? Yeah, basically it's the opposite, or whatever you guys get, it's the opposite. That's how North and South works. 180 degree difference, 6 month difference. It's all just numbers, man, as your good, goddamn stupid president said today. These are numbers. These are not numbers I'm making up. These are numbers. What a tool bag. Of course, not knowing your political perspective, I don't want to impinge on your freedom to decide and choose what you want, but really, categorically just incompetent and incomplete, really. I'm a slow grower, baby, a slow grower in the mutton chops department. Woo! Oh yeah. Well, you know what I mean. It's always easy to assume that your people are also going to be your kind of people, but that's sometimes not always the case. I had some friends who they had friends around the corner, and they went like, well, yeah. And they said, why don't you their friends? They were saying, why don't you guys and us guys, we all just why don't we get together for election night? We watch the coverage together, and whoa, it'll be we'll have some drinks and a nice dinner, and that'll be all nice. We enjoy the outcome together. And it was halfway through the night they realized that, oh, God, you guys are complete opposite political perspective to us, is what they decided and realized. And the rest of the evening was super uncomfortable because my friend's side of the fence, they won, and the other side of the fence, the guests, the hosts of that house, the hosts of the party, they were having a really miserable rest of the night. So there you go. That's you shouldn't make those assumptions, because the old joke, ass out of you and me. So here we go now. Yeah. Woo! Oh, baby, there's nobody more chill than this cat right here. This cat, they call me Mr. Chill, Dr. Chill. Actually, if I'm at work, they call me Dr. Chill. Only because it's a legal thing, they have to call me doctor. Otherwise, chill is the most important thing. I walk in the room, they go like, what is it about that dude? And then they look at each other and they just have a whisper in each other's ear. They go, is it chill? Is chill? They reach some kind of a uniform consensus amongst themselves, and they come back to me. They send an ambassador out from the group that walks over to me and says, "You are chill." And I go, "Yep, you could have told me that when I walked in the door. I would have believed it. You didn't need to get a committee together to tell me I'm chill, baby." Yeah, come on now. I'm Mr. Chill. Oh, he couldn't even lip sync to a Putin song if Putin put the album out in his office. If Putin did a live stream from the Oval Office and Trump was standing in front of him with the cue cards, he couldn't lip sync to that. Couldn't lip sync. Oh, phew. I think that we're all on the same page then. I think we got that covered. What up, Peter Boyce? What's happening? Morag. Oh, and the Periscope's in the house. Nice to see you. We got all the platforms covered right now. That's feeling good. Oh, I'm glad you like the background there, Morag. That is nice to know. Oh. Woo, Hilmar do. Hilmar do Periscope. Just kidding. I don't know the word for Periscope. But that's hello to Sweden. I had a Swedish girlfriend one time. She taught me that I was meeting her sister. I practiced that phrase for 2.5 solid days. I got it right, and then I forgot the sister's name. It was Ingela. Ingela. Hilmar do Ingela. I did a festival in Stockholm a few years ago. In fact, I did the whole, what's called the Swedish tour. Run by Thorsten, my guy Thorsten. Thor, famous magician, I believe. Famous in Sweden, I believe. Yeah, babies. So he runs that festival in Sweden, in Stockholm, the Stockholm Buskers Festival. I did that maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And then 2 years after that, 2 years after that, 2 weeks after that, I returned to Sweden and did what's called the Swedish tour, which is basically a select few of those performers from the Stockholm Festival. And we do all around the south of Sweden, about maybe a dozen cities, which I cannot remember the names of now. Yeah, it was a really fun time. All of the local towns had kind of mismanaged their part of it, so it was a little quiet on the audience side, but it was a great crew, great posse, looked after us real good. Woo, Stand By Me might be a little bit of a stretch to jam into this groove just at the minute. I'll see what I can rustle up so remix wise. See if I can just slam some tunes together. Hold tight. Oh yeah, I think this. I mean, I really dig this tune. This next one. So we'll see what I can see if I can slam it together. Oh, here it comes, baby. Here it comes. Woo, what up, Rick? Toronto in the house. Hello. Hi there. Hello. Hello there. Here we go now, come on. Oh, Vinyl Burns with you here. It's a Friday afternoon from New Zealand. New Zealand coming at you fast like a firecracker underwater in a underwater. Only it's not water, it's petrol. That's how I'm coming at you. Very, very, very intense. Woo! That's me, baby. Simple but excellent. Straight down the middle. Like a 7-10 split. Yeah, 7-10. That's what I call my old girlfriend after she left me. Boom! 7-10 split. It's a joke. Like comedy, only a little bit different because I explained it. Oh, yeah. I'm anticipating playing until 4 p.m., which is about a quarter of an hour away. I may go longer if I'm feeling it. Do you think I'm feeling it? What do you guys feel? Who's out there? What's up? What's the deal? Have you got more listening in you? Have you got more listening in you? So what part of Sweden are you in, my man? Assuming you're a man, I just assume what the young sweetie G. Could be very generic sexually wise. I could not assume one way or the other, so I apologize for making an assumption. Dude or a lady, and where what part of Sweden, man? What part of Sweden? Well. Woo! That's all I need. That's all the man needs is for a bunch of people to stand by him. Stand by him in the good and the bad. And right now it's pretty good. Pretty good. Whoa, what is that? What hip mama, what is all those combination of letters and shapes? Vinyl Burns surely don't understand that, babies. You invented your own language over there again. You keep trying to invent your language again. We already did it. The English. Not we. I say we because I'm in New Zealand now. I feel like I'm. Anyway, it's complicated. Yeah. While I have some North Americans in my purview, attentive to my thoughts and my meanderings, I wonder if you could all explain unto me. What is that expression? Oh boy, what's going on? Tim Dog, you dropped some big old excitement up there. I missed it at the time. Apologies for that. That was very exciting. A bunch of images. Nice. Ah, got it. Woo! Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm discussing. I'm trying to get to the point of the Americanism. I could care less. Now, first question, I suppose. First question is, do you use that expression? I could care less. And have you actually stepped through the meanings and implications of each of those individual words and then how they combine together to form intent? Because here's the deal. When you say I could care less, you are saying the 100% opposite of what you think you're saying. Or at least how you are contextually using it. If you could care less, then there are infinite number of things that you care more about. Right? No, I stand corrected. I apologize. Retract that that last explanation. If you could care less, then it implies, it in fact states that there is nothing that you care more about. No, that's wrong too. That's also wrong. What it says is if you say I could care less, then you are saying that about this thing, I care as much as it's possible to care about this thing. That's what you're saying. Yet, or the way you use it. I've over explained it. You know what I mean. And you seem to all be on board with me. So could you tell all the rest of America and just sort it out? Because it's crazy. It's all big jam crazy. Big jam crazy. It's all big jam crazy. Come on. Jam crazy. It's all big jam crazy. It's all big jam crazy. Come on. Oh, we're all here for love. For love, 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 for love. Yeah. I'm not all down on the Americanisms. In fact, we're going to just slide into a little bit of California action. Right here, some ladies and some drummer. Oh, can you hear it creeping in? I saw these guys at Glastonbury Festival 2013. Bass player nearly died, literally nearly died. Right in front of my eyes, third song in. Needed an insulin shot. Vanished for about half a song. Came back on looking shaky. I gave her a seat to sit on, a little chair. She played a song and a half on the chair, sitting down, playing bass. Everyone, and she'd explained, diabetes, insulin. Oh, a bit scary, but I'm back. And everyone was like, well, yeah, come on, go, sister, yeah. Then, halfway through the second song from the chair, When it got to the chorus, the crescendo of the tune, she just stood up right as she was going to play a song. She stood up, lifted the mic up to standing position, kicked the chair across the stage, and rocked it for the rest of the 40-minute set. Couldn't have planned it better, which made me think maybe they did. I'm still talking about it some 8 years later. Here we are. Time. Woo! Strange. Depeche Mode I can do. Strange Love. Do I know that song? I don't know it. I don't have it. But I'll see if I can slide something else into that genre. By the way, have you Googled the term dogger? Just want to be clear about in what way you're complimenting me. And if you're in a public arena, don't Google it now, okay? Don't Google dogger right now. Yeah. 1 minute to 4 p.m. here in New Zealand. I'll be wrapping it up real soon. Hope you've enjoyed this. I am going to squeeze in one more track, especially for my man Tim Dog. Can you hear it sneaking in, creeping in, and deciphering its way into the mixathon? Oh yeah, you're listening to the Chev Stock remix. Oh, dream on, DJ. Unfortunately, it's just a sample demo that I have from. They just sent me a demo, and that's all I got. Just a short snippet of it. However, I am going to wrap up this set with something, a little twist on it. Well, a big old twist on everything. But you're also going to just same of the same. So anyway, here's the last one. Let me see if I can just find a way from A to B. Hang on. Woo! Well, I think the answer to that is no. No. I can't find a seamless, smooth way of going from A to B. However, here is a little something. Let's go from a Nouvelle Vogue. Well, my YouTube thing, it's called Hot Rants. Haven't done one for a little while. But Hot Rants, let me put a link in for you so it's just easy for you to find. Well, the easy way to find it, of course, is just vinylburns.com/vlog. And while I'm at it, while I'm in the self-promotion game, I'll just say, well, of the podcast that started today, first episode out today. Woo! Hot Rants indeed. Now, bear in mind, these are self-produced, and if you go back to the earlier ones from about 18 months ago, it was the production values were substandard. Because I hadn't worked out that I should care at that point. I was just dipping a toe in, just going like, what is this like? And then over 6 months, I went like, oh yeah, no, this is worth investing some time and energy and money into. So there you go. Woo! Anyway, while I have you there, just thank you very much for tuning in again. Vinyl Burns here, and I don't know where my had a stream goal up, like a follower goal up, but it expired yesterday, and maybe it just goes away from the screen once it expires. Maybe that's what happens. Anyway, I didn't hit it. I'm still like 6 people off. Which you can't help with because you already follow, and I appreciate that. But I just thought I'd mention that. Still chasing it. I wanted you to know I'm still chasing it. I'm not committed to failure. I'm committed to other things like not failure. Also, by the way, it's the special Space Jesus' way of telling me that it's time to wrap it up because this here light just ran out of power. So thank you so much for being around. I'm Vinyl Burns, and you all have a fantastic time, all right? Woo! See you next time.